Hello everyone, my name is Huso Daniel Targnada and I'm from West Africa and my country name is Burkina Faso. I'm the first boy and I have 6 brothers, so 3 boys, 3 girls. All my family live in Africa and I'm the only one who live here. My dad being the first Christian in my ethnic group and being the first Christian to build a church in the second capital in my country. He was a person who was seen as Hallelujah, so it means like somebody who preached the gospel every time non-stop. My mom worked a lot with women in our community back in Africa. Growing up, my dad worked very hard to provide for us because there was some time we couldn't think about how many meals we're going to have that day, or even we're going to have even one something to eat. It was so difficult. Every single time you wake up in the morning, you look daddy face and mama face, you know today going to be a very tough day. He was the son of a king in the village, and he was the next to be the king for the village. Because he was Christian, he got chased and denied from the tribe. He went out with nothing. He had like 25 cents when he left the village. So us growing up, it was very difficult. And he worked hard and he applied for land in my country to be able to have a place where he can build his own house. But since I was born, he never was able to build his house because there was no money. How can you build your house if you don't have money? Working the farm, sharing the gospel, putting faith into Christ, that one day the door will open. When I was here, I hear the news that they say they are going to take the land away from him if he doesn't even put, even if it's a small 4 brick to cover in one spot, say, okay, this is a small house, maybe a chicken house. They're going to let him have a house, the land. And he couldn't do it because he got sick. He had a stroke. He can talk, and my dad was blind since he was young, and he can walk. He got one side dead. He can talk, he can speak, he can walk, and he's paralyzed. So how he doesn't work, how can he build the house? And one day we was talking, me and my wife, say, how can we do that? We don't know what we're going to do. There wasn't no more choice. We prayed about it. My family fast, everybody trying to figure out ways to trying to build the house. But being here, we meet our good friend named Andy, who is working with Home for Home. He was one of the best thing ever. We was lucky and blessed that God created and provide through these people, Home for Home, to help us to build a house for my dad. And it is unbelievable that God can bring some people up just to help my family. And the time was so amazing. You don't my family really suffer for a long time. I just want them to have in one piece good life, because every single time I talk to my dad, I know it is almost time for him to go and see Christ. But I always pray every day that, please, Lord, give them a small amount of time to enjoy a little life with peace and have their own place. No worry about no more paying money for nobody. To be able to sleep and wake up, say, this is my house. And Home for Home did us a big blessing. And we cannot say thank you enough. These people really helped my family to survive.